I mean, worst case scenario, I would just Zelle them because you don't want to make them upset, right?
Right.
Um,
And they're my
but
two best.
right, yeah. So you don't want to do that. The only thing is the only thing is because you've already been using Gusto, that pay won't be included in there. So you'll have to keep separate records. I don't know if Gusto will allow you to like make edits at the end of the year. I'm almost thinking like, Gusto has a way for you to send a check. Contact Gusto, right? Because what I'm trying to think through, and like definitely still contact Gusto, is I think they have a way for you to send them a check. They don't send the check. I believe you have to manually send the check, but they take into account the pay to where like they'll still add it to your total 1099 records. So check that. Contact support and see, because otherwise, yes. So to answer your question, yes, pay them by Zelle. It's just you just need to figure out a way for you to take into account the pay that you're paying them. Couple different things, right? One is like you definitely can't use a PO box as a virtual address, and then also that you want to make sure that when you do find your virtual address, that it's a good virtual address. The best virtual address that I would recommend is if they have somebody that's like a receptionist where they can collect mail, because a lot of these places are getting really strict with these virtual addresses because it's super easy to get one, and they're just being really strict on these virtual addresses. There's different ones per area that you live in. Just Google virtual office and see if you can find one that has like a live receptionist. Now, the only thing is if you're going to have Google, which I totally recommend everybody to have Google for Google local leads, they will not accept a virtual address unless you have like real signage on the building and you have a receptionist. So I would probably recommend that you use your home address. You can service clients up to 2 hours outside of your home address in radius. And then also your address will be hidden. So it won't be visible to anybody. Like the likelihood of you getting approved for Google My Business is with using your home address. QuickBooks is not really known for their payment processing. QuickBooks is for like ACH payments and invoices, but not really like for payment processing. But I definitely recommend like setting up a booking platform, Booking Koala as an example of one. You can connect either Stripe, Payroll, PayPal, or Square. So those are like your 3 payment platform options that you have. The best part about that is that you're able to collect their payment information prior to the appointment. You can select if you want to do a pre-authorization hold, to where that way they're checking for funds at the time of cleaning. And then it sets to take out an automatic payment. But I totally recommend having a payment platform system, something to where like they can automatically take payments out. Booking Koala, out of all the ones that I've tried and tested, to me, Booking Koala offers the best features for their price points. They have some hiccups. They're not as user-friendly, but they just offer really good features for their price points. And then basically just the whole overall of what it does. See and manage everything all in one space. And then I have the pre-authorization holds and then the payments that's processed, because I struggled a lot when I was first cleaning without that system and I was taking payments all sorts of kind of ways. I hated trying to chase down clients for payment. Yes, so Google Local Leads is different than Google Ads. So Google Ads is like the PPC ad. Like when you're on Google, you see on the top where it says like sponsored. So the top one, the sponsor one, those are the Google Ads. Those are where you pay like paid per click. And you don't pay a lot per click, but to me, I compare Google Ads with like window shopping. That's what Google Ads is kind of like, because every time somebody just walks into the store or clicks on the ad, you're having to pay for it. And where Google Local Leads is very similar to the pricing structure of Thumbtack, to where like they have a set flat rate fee. Get the lead, it's your job to close it. When you do get the lead, you do get their phone number. So you can call, text, and try to close that lead. So that's the difference between Google local leads or Google LSA versus like Google Ads. And the thing about SEO is that it's the long game. It's not something that you're going to get an immediate response from whatsoever. It's that you'll see in a couple, not even a couple of months, 6 to 7, 8 months to a year, you'll start seeing clients coming in without them coming in through a lead generation source. Like they actually Googled you, you're on a top page of Google. But all the pages, what they really do is it allows you to put more keywords and hidden words and like meta text and backlinks and all of that stuff on the page. You to insert, the areas that you offer service in, tag it in with the keyword. So being specific. So when people are searching for your cleaning company in this area, it pops up. When I was on Thumbtack, it's like I already had to be comfortable with a threshold amount that I was willing to give. But I have to know two things. First, one thing I have to know is, am I going to be profitable, or is with this low price, is my cleaner at least going to accept it? And then if my cleaner is going to accept the price, then I'm not really worried too much about the profitable. It's like, I want my cleaner to accept the job. I want to pay for this lead. I need to assign my very best cleaner so that way we can do her again, and then I can really get my money back.